Until recently, many of us knew little about this state in South Asia. And today, the whole world is watching with horror the shocking footage coming from Pakistan. A humanitarian catastrophe of incredible proportions. This is how the government characterizes the current situation in the Republic. As of August 25, 2022, almost 3, and in some places 5 times more precipitation fell here than the average for 30 years across the country. The population and infrastructure can no longer cope with the incessant heavy rains that began in mid-June. The dams are full. Some have opened an emergency water discharge. More than 30 million Pakistanis were affected by floods and landslides, and more than 1,000 people were unable to survive the disaster.
A lot of floodwater entered our village, our homes are submerged, some of our relatives have died, and cattle too were not receiving any relief from the government.
The National Disaster Management Authority of Pakistan estimates that more than 200,000 houses were completely destroyed, and about 450,000 were damaged. Millions of people are in urgent need of shelter. Broken bridges and roads prevent people from fleeing to safer areas. For the same reason, aid cannot arrive on time to many localities. Hundreds of thousands of hectares of crops and orchards have been destroyed by floods and landslides. In addition, over 700,000 livestock, a vital source of livelihood for many families, have died.
The situation of flood affected areas is heartbreaking. Floods have devastated Pakistan. We are victims of climate catastrophe. I have seen that most of the homes, majority of the livestock, hotels, shops, markets are sinking down in water. I never seen in my life such a huge flood, such a dangerous flood, and such a dangerous raining in the entire history. According to the National Disaster Management Authority, last night a news they discussed that in the history of Pakistan, first time we are calculating such a huge flood and raining. For the last 2-3 days, people are spending nights on national highways.
Unfortunately, in modern society, the conditions are such that the problem of forecasting and eliminating the consequences of dangerous climatic phenomena has been and still remains the most difficult. Change is only possible only when the value of human life is in the first place.